It's been a minute since I've made any kind of video. I wanted to provide an update on my braces and my braces journey. The last update I did was on a surgery I had to do to get the top of my adult tooth hooked and brought down. That was done literally New Year's Eve. We haven't seen much progress, to be honest. My ortho has even stated that it's taking longer than they expected. We were hoping to have had the tooth already down within like 6 months, and it's been almost a year, but this is the progress. I know if you haven't seen my video about the day I did the surgery and showing you where like the tooth was, check that out, because then you can see the progress that's been made. So originally this little hook was inside of my gum and it was all the way at the top up here, and now you can at least see the tooth. So I have some hope. It's been a long journey, so if you are planning to do this procedure and you have an adult tooth that needs to come down and they're pulling it down, just be patient with the process. You know, it says, some people say that it takes some longer than others. Mine was just really stubborn. Another addition is the bottom braces. I got the bottom braces put on about a month ago. I didn't anticipate for them to put these rubber bands on. I really thought this was gonna be a more simple procedure or just simple treatment with braces. I feel like my bottom were decent. There were some like crookedness in the front teeth here. You can see that one's at an angle. But for the most part, they were okay. I didn't realize this, and the ortho never really told me this. Probably because he knew I'd complain and be miserable. But he wanted to have these rubber bands on the sides. Supposedly, the rubber bands help to like bring down this tooth that's been getting pulled upwards while we've been bringing this one down. So you see how it's banded here? It's helping to kind of bring down the tooth, bring the tooth back down. And also it supposedly helps with jaw alignment. I don't know how it works. That's actually really super cool to me that like these little rubber bands, after wearing them for so long, they'll help with my jaw alignment. But that's pretty much an update. It's been almost a year now and the tooth is moving incredibly slow. I am more or less over it. I want to be done. I know when the first video I made about my braces, I was so excited and I was getting different colors. Now I'm like, just give me silver and let me go on my way. So, and that's another thing to consider when you're getting braces. When I first started, I picked the best orthodontist in my area, but I lived in a different area. And now that I've moved, it takes me 30-40 plus minutes to get to them. And you have to see them at least once a month. I don't know if I mentioned this in my other videos, but if you want even faster results, like if you want the process to be a little quicker, they might try to fight you on this, but I have heard if you go every 2 to 3 weeks for adjustments, you do see more of a difference. You can see a little bit more progress when you go more frequently. So just remember that and keep that in mind when you pick your orthodontist and you go to their visits, because this is a long game. It's a long journey. You'll probably have your braces on for, I mean, if you're lucky, 6 months is like what I've heard is the shortest time. Anywhere from 6 months to a few years. I'm now on year 2. This is now 2 years that I've had the braces. And when I originally did my consult, I was told it would take anywhere from 1.5 years to 2 years to complete. And as you can see, I'm still not anywhere near completion, but at least I see the tooth. So I feel like I am at the light of the tunnel. I could see the light at the end, and I can't wait to have a nice straight smile and have an adult tooth there. I have noticed some subtle changes to the structure of my face, and I like it, and I honestly can't wait to see the final product, especially since I've waited this long. The orthodontist at this point doesn't even want to give me a time. I feel like he's scared to tell me a time because it's taken so long and I'm getting impatient. If I had to guess, I anticipate the rest of this treatment this is probably gonna take another 6 months for this tooth to fully come down, maybe 6 months to 8 months to fully come down, and then like position it in the right place and get it nice and straight. So I will probably do one more update once the treatment is more or less complete and I still have the braces, and then of course I will be sure to put some before and after pictures of when I started to how the treatment ends. Be patient with the process. Expect it to take longer than you expect, even if you, especially if you're having a tooth being pulled down. Anticipate the rubber bands. I had no idea I was gonna get them, but I ended up getting them anyway. And remember, it's a long-term thing, so pick an orthodontist that you're gonna be near, because now I'm having to drive 40 minutes to my appointments, and I do them at least two times, like every 2 weeks. I've actually spread it out to 3 weeks now because I hate driving back and forth. And that's the last tip. If you want to help expedite the process a little bit, see if you could push your ortho to let you see them maybe every 2 or 3 weeks. All right, guys. Well, that's my update, and I'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Bye.